Oh, and by the way, Skelly, this is the only song that is acceptable to play with this beat. Why do you always ruin everything? Everything beautiful you have to ruin. Please grow a brain and stop listening to people's bullshit on the internet. What's up, guys? I've been promising you guys this stream for a minute, so we're gonna do it today. I hope Brandon is okay today. I don't know if he's gonna be here. I don't know how he's doing. Damn, OG Geezer is still alive. Is he on meth? What is the problem? Did anybody see what happened with OG Geezer last night? That shit was cray. That shit was cray, for real. I'm glad he didn't get arrested. I was literally watching live, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I was like, what are they doing to him? Like, he fucking literally did not do anything. He got, like, cuffed and detained last night, and it was sad. It was sad because he was just trying to go home. He was just walking down the street. He got harassed. And allegedly, this crazy Ton dude is the one that's doing all of this to him, and I don't know why. Like, what's up with the beef? Does anyone know? Lurkers, come forward if you know any of this. If you know the lore, right? Why is there beef between OG Geezer and Crazy Ton? I don't know. I didn't know who this Crazy Ton was until I went on Kick. And he's been very nice to me. I don't know the guy, but I didn't even know he was IP2. But then he was the first person to really, like, greet me and welcome me to Kick, and he was very nice and supportive. And then he hit me up on Instagram, and he's been very nice. And he's, like, let me know when he comes to Vegas. And I was, like, really felt bad because I was like, darn, I wish I could meet him and collab with him in Vegas, because I would love to do some IRL and stream in Vegas a little bit. And if I can collab with another streamer in Vegas, that's even better. So I was like, cool, that would be cool. But then it's just the timing hasn't worked out. I had somebody else hitting me up, and this is weird too because it all comes back to OG Geezer as well. I had somebody else hitting me up. I'm not gonna say who, but I had not yet. Maybe I'll reveal at some point. But I had somebody else hitting me up that wanted to do an interview with me this month in January. Excuse me. That's a cherry 7-Up talking. But that was really weird and sus. People always try to play weird little games with me, internet games behind the scenes. So that was very weird and sus. And then they were also mentioning that they were going to do they were also going to do an interview with OG Geezer, and it doesn't look like that's happened. So I don't know if they were just saying that in order to manipulate me or what the fuck that was about. But it's all weird. That song fucking rules. Props to T.I. Man, his wife or whatever is fucking weird. I don't find her attractive, but I'm surprised he married that chick, but I mean, good for them, I guess. I guess, I don't know, do they have a bunch of kids or some weird shit going on? I'm not sure. I think they had a reality show at one point. I don't know. I'm not really like that down with T.I.'s music, but that song is a fucking banger. Oh, what's up? Is everybody watching The Shining right now? Yeah. How come we got no people chatting in chat? I guess everyone's watching OG Geezer. I don't know why he has so many people watching. What's he doing now? Probably nothing. Yep, just as I suspected. He's...
Motherfuckers urinating on the fucking floor. You can't sleep for 3 fucking days.
He's not doing anything. The content's over, you guys. People are so dumb and weird. He's literally sitting in his house, fucking talking about nothing. Finally, someone's here. What up, Swami? How's it going? Nobody's here. None of my regular people are here. Anybody that wanted to see this stream. So now I feel kind of bad because I'm like, we may have to wait. I don't know what the fuck to do. We may have to wait. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really do. Do I play more music? I'll be like Skelly. Just play all the music. I don't know. I got an alert for my own stream, so I know that the alerts are working. Oh my gosh. I had a weird dream last night. Get this. Oh, I gotta look at my dream about kittens too. I had a dream about the other day about kittens. And it was like specifically kittens. Usually I dream about a lot of... It's common for me to dream about a lot of cats being around, but this time they were all kittens. And I remember like, I just wanted to like adopt them all. And I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna adopt them all. And it was just terrible. I'm like, what the fuck? See this? I'm looking up cat. It doesn't say. Maybe I need to look up specifically kittens. I'm going to try. My goodness. I always flip to the exact. I know this book so well. That, whoa. Actually, maybe not. Pretty much. But, oh my gosh, I really did. I fucking literally just flipped to the exact right page. Kitten. Kitten for a woman. A dream of playful kittens predicts a pleasant but unimportant romantic affair. Oh. For a man, it signifies a disappointment in love. Huh. A pleasant but Wait. What is it? A pleasant but unimportant romantic affair. Interesting. Looks like I'm going to be having a fling real soon, you guys. Yeehaw. Woo! Yeah, right. I don't think that's going to happen, but I mean, I guess time will tell. But yeah, so the Charlos Marlos thing, we had been discussing. I mean, I got my visual aids. I think when people say, like, people don't really say it, it's just Kawissa. When Kawissa says Trisha has AIDS, which is really terrible, I could definitely sue her for saying shit like that. But anyways, I'm not that worried about it. It's not my main issue in life, but could definitely sue her for like slander and defamation. You really shouldn't do that. I don't lie about people like that and say that kind of... She claims she doesn't lie about people. Well, she says I have AIDS all the time. She said that she says that Alex has AIDS. Anyone she doesn't like has AIDS. Anyways, so I really like how I put this together too, and I didn't even really necessarily mean to, but with the color scheme here of the pictures, we're going to talk about Charlos Marlos because a lot of people were, after his last live, were like, when they saw these pictures and everything, they were like, what the fuck happened to him? And I know as soon as I saw his nose, I was like, it almost looked like a prosthetic or something. I was like, what is he getting into, like movie makeup prosthetics, or what the fuck is going on here? I mean, so then I searched back to find a picture of him, and I didn't have to search back far. Only 7 months earlier, I found a picture of him when he first got with this fucking she-beast Slurissa here. Not that Charles has any prize, because he's just a fucking... She's like the sea witch in The Little Mermaid, Ursula, kind of, to me. And he's like, in The Little Mermaid, those little, like, weed people things that are on the floor in, like, Ursula's, like, sea cave that are all, like, sucked up and fucking... Yeah, that's what's going on there, for sure. For sure, that is what's going on there. So, I don't know. I think it's drugs, and Slurissa are sucking the life out of Charlos Marlos. Even 7 months ago, you can see in this picture from June of just this last year, he looked a lot better. He had some color in his face. I mean, he still looks like, in my opinion, in that picture on the left, he still looks like he could possibly put on a little weight. He still looks a little thin, but the picture on the right, he just looks like an absolute fucking crack clown or something. I don't know. He looks like a hobo on the side of the street that, you know, you would see, somebody you would see panhandling, you know, to... What the fuck, man? These cats are going loco. To, like, get more meth. But, yeah, it looks really bad. I don't know what happened, but the nose was the big thing to me. So I had to go back and find a picture where his nose did not look like that. Hold on, and I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have to go back far. And let me check on these cats real quick. Yeah, the cats are going loco, you guys. But no, I didn't have to go far. Just 7 months ago, he looked pretty much like a different person, honestly. I mean, I would think that those are two different people if I didn't know better. Just looking at the pictures of him side by side from 7 months ago until now. And I think it's pretty obvious. Hey, Reality Nancy, good to see you, hon. Happy Saturday to you, too. Yeah, I gotta go out at some point today and get some of the bare necessities. The cats definitely need cat food, and I gotta re-up on cat litter. But yeah, so I think the big thing is his nose. And because I was startled when I saw it. I was like, that's not what he normally looks like. So, of course, I searched back. I found this picture, and I was like, big difference when you look at just specifically even just the nose, you know? Like, forget everything else. Forget the rest of the mess. Just focus on the nose. It's bad, you know? Then we got Slurissa over here with them broad shoulders. But I'm looking at her face too, okay? You know, in the right picture, she's got scratches all over her face. What would be the left side of her forehead. And in the picture of her over on the left, I feel like I can see there's a bump there on her forehead. Looks like it may even be a little bit bruised by the coloring of it. Almost looks like maybe she's tried to cover it up with some makeup or something, but it does look slightly bruised in this picture on the left. And this is all around the same time. So Charles's nose is looking, frankly, it looks like his nose is broken. If you look at, you know, the picture of what his nose normally looks like, his picture on the left, and then the picture of him on the right. In the right, you know, his nose is, it looks swollen. Hey, Brandon, you're here. Thank God. Oh, I was hoping some people would show up for this because I'm finally getting into this. We're gonna do a little bit of a deep dive on Charlos Marlos today and Slurissa and this what has been going on behind the scenes between Slurissa and Charlos. Slurissa, the sea witch, and Charlos Marlos, the sucked up little weed on the bottom of the sea witch's sea cave, you know? But yeah, wow, she's definitely sucking the life out of Charlos. But my suspicion is, I mean, to me it looks like they got in a knockdown, drag out brawl between the two of them. Yeah, because this is her face. This was her face, okay? This is the same time, right? This is her face. I guess she claims to have scratched herself with her nails, but I mean, come on. Like that's, I mean, I could maybe one scratch. Okay, I'll buy it. But, you know, you got, I mean, it looks like, I don't know. It doesn't look good. It does not look like she accidentally scratched herself, the picture on the right, from what I'm seeing. And then what's weird about it is where she has the scratches, which would be the left side of her forehead, then you see like this bump there too, that looks like she possibly a little bit bruised, and she may be trying to cover it up with makeup. So I don't know. or may have tried to cover it up with makeup. I think there's trouble in paradise, folks. I think that I don't think that I think that they're yeah. I think there's a little bit more going on behind the scenes than, you know, their perfect little online relationship that they're trying to portray. I mean, frankly, I think Charles is on something, and for sure. Probably not bath salts, but I think that that's another, you know, deflection. But yeah. And I'm not saying, I don't know. I think that looks like they've been putting hands on each other. To me. Unless they've been like fighting other people. Maybe who knows? You know, maybe, I don't know. What is it? Unless they attacked someone else together and the person fought back, or persons fought back. But it looks like they've been involved in a scuffle. I don't know. I don't really know about that. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think so. The thing is that my friend and him were not, excuse me. Him and my friend didn't like live together. They weren't like together like all the time on a daily basis like that. So hold on, I think I feel like I need a hot cookie or something. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, they like, to be fair, they weren't even like together that much, but so I could see how when you live with someone, and her and Charles have only been living together, I guess, since June. So what, 7 months or whatever, 7-8 months for, yeah, it seems like they're, hey, V-neck, good to see you, hon. How are you today? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going on. It looks like his nose is broken to me. His nose looks fuckered up. I noticed it right away. Like, as soon as I saw his, and it was, as soon as I saw the video, and what was funny, the only reason I saw it is because it was a video about me. Someone told him that told me that he was making a video about me, or made a video about me in my chat or whatever. So I went and saw it. And the first thing I noticed was like, what the fuck happened to him? Like, what happened to his face? Like, yeah. I mean, well, she looks better than him. I'll give it, she definitely looks healthier than Charles. Charles looks like a fucking, I mean, is she eating all the food in the house and he doesn't eat, or what? I don't know what's going on, but either way, she looks, you know, he looks sucked up, and like his face has really changed. Like his face is like, I don't know. And in his nose like that, he really does look like his dad in that picture. It's funny. He looks old. He just looks bad. He looks terrible. I think Charles looks drugged up. I don't necessarily think she does. She could be. I don't know. Maybe she's lost a little weight. I don't know. But then when I see her live, she doesn't look like she's lost weight. So I don't know, really. Maybe it's just because her hair is back in this. I don't know what's going on. But maybe it's the position of her head or whatever. But Charles looks worse, honest to God. Yeah. He looks... Charles is Greek. He may be like Italian too. I don't know. But I know his big thing is he's all about being Greek and blah, blah, blah. And allegedly she's Greek too. But I think something's going on behind the scenes. And then I saw somebody left a comment that said something like that. And it said, tell us about how you beat up on your woman or something. And I was like, ooh. So other people that like follow Charles, that have probably known who he is for even longer than I have, they're seeing it too. People, you know, I'm not the only one. People are starting to see this. Like, people are like wondering what's going on. It's not, I'm just kind of bringing it over here with, you know, Well, good. If she punched him in the nose, good for her. That's hilarious. I don't care. I mean, honest to God, I don't. They can beat each other to a bloody pulp for as far as I'm concerned, you know? He is an ass. He's a fucking weirdo, sicko bastard. All right, I'm going to just let it out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you, Charles. I think you're a fucking pig. I have for years and years and years. I was literally, I will admit, I was interested in Charles for about 5 to 7 days. And that is, and now I realize what it was. It was, I was picking up on his energy. He was thinking about me. He was all into me. I didn't even realize how into me that he was. And then he asked me to interview me. So we did an interview, you know, on YouTube or whatever. So it was all like legit. And then afterwards, we hung out backstage and talked. Hey, Chillax, great to see you, hon. How are you today? Hope you're good. And then, so we hung out backstage and talked. And that's like, he was just being like kind of a skis, you know, and a weirdo. And like, I don't remember if it was when we were, it probably was when we were backstage talking, but I'm just going to say it. And I haven't even wanted to say it forever because it makes me feel yucky and gross. And even, you know, like it just, ugh. And I can totally understand, like, when I really think about it now, just the fact that it's so gross that I don't even want to talk about it is what creeps like this thrive on. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He told me that he wanted to, grape me, that he had like grape fantasies. And when we were kind of flirting and he was talking about like, oh yeah, what if I come to Las Vegas, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, yeah, like, you know, maybe we could get together at that time. And then he said that. He was like, well, would you let me, like, grape you? And I was like, what? Like, whoa. And that's when I was like, no, 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 no. Nope, nope, I'm good. Bye. Yeah. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to consent to anything like that. Like, I'm not cool with that. Yes, Brandon, yes. And I've been keeping it a secret all these years. I just went away. I just was like, nope, okay. And I just turned about faced and walked the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you do your thing. Just stay the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was hella scary. That's why I was like, oh no, we're never meeting up. That's why I've never wanted to meet up with him, and I immediately lost interest in him. I've said this for years. I never have said why. Now I'm revealing why. Now he pushed me to reveal why. I don't know if that's how, right? I don't know if that's how him and her get down or what. But that's what I'm saying, Brandon. That's why I'm single, because, you know, not that I would have ever wanted to be with Charles, but because guys in general are messed up. People in general are messed up. I can't even put it on the guys. I gotta say, guys and girls, women and men in this day and age are just rude, uncouth, and socially unacceptable as far as the way that I was raised. So I don't even know. I can't. But yeah, I was like, oh, hell no. That doesn't sound like fun to me. That's not my idea of a good time. I don't know. I'm not saying like, I don't know if he pulls that with other people or if it was with just me or what, but I was disgusted. And that's why I've always said after that, I was like, what do you mean you're messed up? What's wrong with you? I had a BF that asked me to role play like that. He said, I want you to run for me and kick and actually cry. I said, what the fuck? Needless to say, I left and never went back. No shit. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Damn. What about the owls? Oh my gosh. I had a fucking dream about dumb motherfucker. You're not gonna believe this. You guys, this is so funny. It's not really, but I'm kind of this makes me kind of want to like punch Skelly right in his gut. I had a fucking dream that Skelly sent. I'll just say it real quick. I had a dream last night that Skelly sent me stickers. No, they weren't stickers. Get this. I thought they were stickers. I was like, oh, that's nice. More stickers from the Outcast Owls. And I opened the envelope, right? And I pulled them out. And they weren't stickers. They were pasties. And I remember it like very vividly because they were writing. It was writing on it. And it was his name. It was like, it said like Skeletor the God. And then there was one, and there were like two of them because they were like pasties. And it was like red. The writing was like yellow, red, and like with like silver, like kind of like holographic, like almost like around it. Like, yeah, so like silver holographic. I remember it vividly. And I pulled it out, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I pulled it like other pair out, and it says Stony Tony. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like all pissed off. I was like, Skelly, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. I swear to God. I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, how fucking dare you? I was like, I'm not gonna fucking wear these. I was all pissed off and offended. I swear to God, that's what I fucking dreamt last night. What the fuck? Fucking Skelly, you fucking motherfucker. I'm mad that I even had that dream, dude. Like, Skelly's probably over there doing some Santo Muerte shit or something, like, with his fucking cake boy, Stony Tony. The East Coast fucking cake sitter. Good Lord. Yeah. And you see how fast Skelly jumped on those pictures of fucking Fat Trolla? I got those pictures sent to me like last night too, and I was like, those are awesome. But I didn't like just jump on it like that. But yeah, that's Skelly for you. Oh my gosh. That is extremely scary, but let's be honest. Oh, I am so glad that you got the fuck away from that. I am so glad, because that's fucked up. I'm not down with that. And I'm not saying, I don't know if other girls are. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he fucking pulls that shit with other girls. All I know is my personal experience with him. And that was the thing that turned me off. And I said, I will never speak to you again in that capacity. Like, no, that killed it. Just completely killed it. Completely killed it. I was like, bro, you could not get even, wow. I will never even, there will not be a second time that I talk to you on this level. That's for sure. You fucking sick fucking weirdo. Yeah, he kind of mentioned some stuff like that too. Not that vivid detail, because we would have been like at a hotel in like Las Vegas, you know, because he was talking about coming to Las Vegas and like getting a hotel. But it, you know, he was talking about like, yeah, he wanted me to like struggle against him and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, ew. And act like I wasn't into it. I'm just like, no, dude. No. That's not what I'm trying to do when it comes to like a romantic, like fucking get together or hook up or whatnot, rendezvous. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my style at all. I'm not trying to play that. Trisha don't play that. Hell fucking no. Like, I want to be like, if I'm attracted to someone and I want to like hook up with them, I want to be able to like act normal. I don't want to play some weird little game. Especially like, no, I would never do that. I would never do that in any relationship. If I was with a dude and he asked me to do that weird shit, I'd be like, hell to the fucking nah. And I think I would probably just have to leave the relationship at that point. But, I would never role play like that. I'm sorry to anyone that is, if that's your fantasy, it's never going to happen with me. I'm not down like, I don't get down like that. That's fucking sick in my opinion. There's a lot of weird sick shit that I'm not going to role play. I'm not a weirdo. Sorry. Like, I'm cool. How am I desperate? Or is the person talking to me? Yeah, I feel like that's traumatic, VNet. Exactly. Like, Yeah, hell no. No. Hell fucking no. And anybody that doesn't, like, don't fucking do that to yourself. Like, what the fuck? What am I lying about? I'm not saying I'm like totally vanilla, but I'm not gonna do all that. That's that because I don't get it, because I don't do that shit doesn't mean, you know, but I'm not gonna pretend like I'm your fucking cousin or your sister or your mama either. That's some weird shit too. You know? Yeah. No, I just don't get down like that. That's all. Like, I think that's some sick ass weird shit. And I think it's weird. I think a male that does get down like that, if you're a woman, you should avoid that type. You should avoid that type of male. You know, that's a, I don't think it's healthy. I honestly think that there's a lot of things that people do sexually that are like, when it comes to that role playing and shit, that I think is really not mentally healthy. I even think like, that's why I haven't like gotten into, I've had people want me to be like, to like dominate them and be like a dominatrix and shit towards them. And I'm just like, I don't think it's mentally healthy. I really don't. And it's not something that I feel like I feel like it goes against like my morals in a way, because I really don't think, I think it's abusive. I don't think it's mentally healthy. And I don't think that it's good for the person necessarily. I don't know. I just, you know, the naughty nurse. There you go. That's okay. I could get down like that. That's all right. Yeah, that's, you know. Yeah. You're annoying. Go sit in the corner and think about your next lie, because you can't even think, what do I lie about? That's what I'm saying. What have I lied about? Oh, this person can't even say. They just want to sit there and be like, you lie, I'm 4 years old. I did not know that, Swami, but that's very, that's upsetting to hear. But yeah, I don't think, you know, I just, man, yeah, I'm not gonna like, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing that shit. I don't feel comfortable like, yeah, it's just, I honestly think that if you're, I don't know, I'm definitely not that much of a freak at all. Like, I'm cool. I think that like just, you know, normal like intercourse is, I don't need all this other weird shit. I'm kind of just cool with like, you know, just the you know how it works, guys. But yeah, that is gross. I don't know where that came from. And nobody else was talking about drinking pee, but thanks, Swami, by the way. You're Swami with the really weird, gross facts to gross you out. Yeah, I'm sure. Who's announcing stuff that happens behind closed doors? I don't know. I kind of am. I'm exposing fucking Charlos Marlos for being a fucking creep to me, and I've said it for all these years. He was a fucking total creep. That's what turned me off. That's why, and it's not just that. It's his fucking demeaning, belittling that he always does. He's just such a piece of shit. I don't know. I feel like you have to have like fucking self-esteem issues to fucking want to deal with him. I can't stand the guy. Ever since he came at me sideways like that, I have not, you know, I've just been like, you go your way, I go mine. You know what I mean? And the only reason that I even like was worried about him with anything since then was because he started talking to my friend or whatever. Him and my friend had like a relationship, and then he started talking hella shit on her and blah, blah, blah. So I was just having my friends back, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what these two fools are doing, if they're beating the shit out of each other. Maybe things are just getting a little too rough in his grape fantasies. I don't know. But it looks like something's going on over there. And it certainly doesn't look healthy to me by the looks of it. Yeah, she looks kind of sad in the picture with the like lump on her head. Man, I feel like I still am like having like weird stuff in my throat that I kind of like can't get out, like a cough. It's kind of irritating me right now. But yeah, well, his dad seems like a nice, yeah, his dad's the only one that seems like they have a decent head on their shoulders in the family to be, yeah, speaking of being honest, I'll be honest about that. I don't know his dad. I saw that too, but that's the only clip of his dad I've ever seen, actually. And his dad, seems like a decent guy. What the fuck happened to Charles? Oh, he has mommy issues. That's right. His mommy issues. Oh, lest I forget. How dare I? How dare I forget? I still don't even remember. I think it's because I don't even care enough. My brain just pushes it out. It's like, we don't have ain't nobody got space for that. You know? Hey, Kelly, good to see you, hon. How are you? It's the freaking weekend. I'm chilling. I gotta go later today and go get some, like, cat food and cat litter and, but I don't have much planned today, thank God. I did eat, a little bit yesterday, which was good. Hey, Chris Hall, how's it going? Excuse me, I'm drinking cherry 7-Up. Oh no. Oh my gosh, why? Why? Somebody tell me. I'm glad you're here, George. Thank you. I don't want that. Why is this coming up on my homepage like every fucking day? To give you money. Oh, I don't want your freshness. Get the fuck away from me. Go away. I need George right now. I'm sorry. I need my #1 all-time male vocalist, George Michael. I just love George. It's the only thing that can probably make me feel somewhat decent. Just need to take a deep breath and, yeah, admire the hair. I love when he does that. I love you, George Michael. He has the best voice ever, I swear. Oh my gosh, look at the hair. I love this song so much. This is coming up on my homepage too, but like the blogger thing with his mom like grabbing his face was coming up. And I am worried about Blogger. I still haven't heard from him. I don't, like, how come am I the only one that's worried? I feel like I'm the only one that's worried. I don't know, except for Chris Hall. Chris Hall said he's worried too. I love you, Chris Hall. You're cool peeps. You're a good person. Fuck the haters. Fuck the naysayers. This is what I need to hear here. Let's go, everybody. Here we go. Yeah, that's the part I wanted. Oh, hell yeah. Who wouldn't scream when George spins around like that? They're both spinning around. Hell yeah. That is dope. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go out of that for now. It's completely commanding all of my attention. I'm sorry. I love that song so much. I had to get away from the blogger thing, from that picture. That picture really bothers me. And I am really worried. I'm really worried. Like, I don't think he's in jail, dude. Everyone's been doing the jail lookup thing. People were trying to fucking troll me in OG Geezer's chat last night and say that, like, he was in jail. But I'm like, nah, because I kind of keep looking it up. And I know other people have been too. So, but that doesn't mean that, like, who knows what could have happened? Who knows what could have popped off? Like, did something pop off over there? And, like, could his mom have sent him to, like, yep, still Marvin Butterfly's still in there, though. Could his mom have sent him to, like, some kind of, like, a fucking rehab? Or, like, you know, if something went down and she sent him to, like, a mental facility or something like that, nobody would know, because that, I don't think you can just go and look that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But I've been having a bad feeling for, like, days, and I know that I have a tendency to just, like, worry, you know what I'm saying? But it was already, like, it seemed like a volatile situation, and it is a full moon, or it just was, and no, I said, what if he's a werewolf and his mom has to lock him up for the full moon, and, like, the few surrounding days around it while the moon is strong enough? I don't know, but that'd be crazy, huh? Otherwise, he gets loose in the night and kills. But it's freaky, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm, like, genuinely concerned, like, genuinely, like, freaked out, and I feel, like, uneasy. Like, really uneasy. And I just hope to God that everything's okay, that Blogger's okay, you know? And I don't know why nobody else is concerned. Why am I, like, I feel like I'm the only one that's, like, really concerned. I just know how people are, and I know how people are when they're, like, especially when they're, like, addicted to the internet. You know what I mean? That's like Aaron disappearing for days. You know, it literally is. It's like he was addicted to the internet too. And Blogger definitely is. He's admitted it before, and I don't think that he would make everybody just worry about him, you know, ever since Monday night. I could see him not, like, coming right back online, but I feel like at least he would, like, put the word out that he's, like, okay, so people wouldn't be worried. But I don't know. I heard a rumor somebody else heard from him, but I think that that's just trying to people are just trying to fucking upset me or some bullshit. So I just take that with a grain of salt. I don't even believe it, but whatever. And it doesn't matter anyway, because if that's the case, still no one's heard from him for, like, days. And it's just kind of weird. I just know how people, you know, it's kind of like if Controlla just disappeared suddenly, honestly, off the internet. I think people would be like, people would know something's up. You know what I mean? Like, some of these people are just literally addicted to the internet and live streaming to the point where if they don't go live, something's up. Like with me, sometimes I'm the kind of person that I really don't go live sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, Nowadays, I just will basically like vent and not be on camera or whatever. But if I'm in a bad mood, a lot of times I won't go live if I'm in too bad of a mood. But some of these people I think really just cannot help themselves. So, you know, it makes you wonder when you don't see, nobody's seen or heard from him for days. I don't know, but I'm genuinely concerned about Blogger. I hope that if, like, when he's able to hit me up, that he will. Sure, Chris, I would love to hear of a Christian channel that I would love. I have had bad anxiety. I don't know. I feel like something's going on that's not positive. I don't have, like, you know. And honestly, it's kind of starting to freak me out. I was like, okay, I'm going to be cool, you know, but it is starting to freak me out. Blogger, if you're out there and you can hear this and you need help, good Lord. I'm like, he may have to, I don't know. Are you locked up somewhere? Are you like, damn. I don't know. It's scary. I'm scared. I'm freaked out. I'm worried about Blogger. I really, really am. I don't know. It's Saturday. Like, what? I don't know. When is it appropriate to freak out, everyone? Oh, Lala? Oh, Chris, you're adorable. Yes, Lala's cool. I'm cool with Lala now. I like Lala. She's cool. I'm cool. She's cool with me. She reminds me, I don't know why, she looks a lot like my aunt, as she just has very similar facial features to my mom's sister, R.I.P. Aunt Mimi. But she reminds me of, I don't know why, she really looks like she could be my aunt's like child or something. It's weird. And my aunt never had any children. But I don't know, Lala reminds me of like a young version almost of my aunt. She looks a lot like my aunt. It's kind of eerie, you know. That is great, Chris. Yeah, so does Alexandra Mayers sometimes. She reads the Bible sometimes on her Alexandra Mayers channel. Oh, that's good, Chris. I'm glad to hear that, honey. That is great. Uh-oh. Oh, no! What is happening? Breaking news. What's happening? Oh, my gosh. I don't think I should. Oh, no. Okay, I don't know if I should watch this live.
I'm really trying really hard to work out for at least half an hour every day, work on something creative for at least an hour.
Oh, my gosh. It sounds like Alex is pissed at Good Times again. I knew it! I knew this was going to happen. This was what I was worried about. So I told them, I was like, you guys got to get together in like the next week. Make it happen. She's just gone live. And the title is Beyond Rude, Beyond Help. That was weird because I just spoke her name and then boom, she went live. That was creepy, kind of. Beyond Rude, Beyond Help, Total Alcoholic and Addict. That's Good Times for Life. Oh no. Talk about trouble in paradise. Everybody's breaking up. What's going on? This is not cool. Alex, damn it, Good Times. I'm not blaming you, Alex. Good Times, I didn't need this today. What did you do? You son of a... Yeah. This is the last thing I needed. Come on, I wanted to hope that love was still real. Good Times. What did you do, man? Good Times blocked me, I think, too. What a bitch. Why would he block me? I don't even go in his chat. That's weird. I noticed it in Alex's chat, though, because I guess we were both in there because she kept talking to Good Times, and I'm like, I can't see Good Times. And I don't think I have Good Times blocked. What is that? Is that like fucking cats? Yes. Oh my gosh, these cats are going buck wild in here.
Every day, and of course do my regular work and everything, right? Right. So, and his parents, okay? He has no concept of gratitude or appreciation unless he is utilizing displaying appreciation as a form of manipulation in order to get you to help him further.
Oh no, I was a little bit afraid this was going to happen because Alex actually was very nice and sent Good Times a Pepperidge Farm or something, like sausage, cheese, like, you know, one of those like holiday snack things. Very nice, classy move. Very classy move on Alex's part. But Good Times did not even say thank you. I mean, really, realistically, you should have thanked her publicly. I think that would have been probably appropriate. But I don't think he even thanked her privately. That's a big blunder on his part. I think he's... I think he's trying to play it cool with Alex because he knows that once he meets Alex, he'll be sprung and whipped for the rest of his life. So I think that's what he's afraid of, and I think he's just trying to play it cool, but... Ouch. I may have to cover this later. I don't know if Alex will... I don't want her to get mad at me. But this, I am even emotionally invested in this. I'll go so far as to say that. I've been emotionally invested in Alex and Good Times. And really hoping that works out. Because, I don't know. I think that there's a chance that Alex's DNA could straighten his out. I really do. I really do. I think that they could actually still have cute kids because of Alex's DNA. And I think that's pretty much probably just what Good Times, his DNA would need to straighten that out and have cute kids. But so I think I always said I felt like Good Times is hitting the jackpot. He's like striking gold here. But it sounds like he's just being a typical modern male and taking everything for granted. Well, that is really too bad to hear. Let's see.
This local area, and
oh no,
probably less than his equivalent. And let that be his life. But I don't even think, honestly, that he's into anybody, be it female or male. So there's some people out there who are what he is, and he's just what he is. But to you, Mr. Brace, go ahead and mix that coconut water with whatever you want to mix it with. I couldn't care less.
Is that what he did that set her off?
I hope people send you a
did he mix
of liquor and beer.
The coconut water with alcohol?
Your rocker, and you just stay in that permanent state.
That sounds like a dumbass type of thing Good Times would do.
That is what you were born to be. And that is all you ever will be.
Damn. Okay, wow. All right. This is breaking my heart. I don't know if I can listen to this anymore. Well, that is really sad and beyond rude, beyond help. Damn. Well, I mean... Maybe Good Times does need to like cut loose every now and then, but like, see, maybe Alex, I don't know what, I'm gonna have to go back and find out what happened. I don't know if she's being too hard on him. I don't know if he pulled a total dick move. I don't know if he just mixed the coconut water with alcohol and that's what got her really upset, because I know she was trying to get him on a healthier path, and he really should have just drank the coconut water when he was not drinking, you know, as just a normal drink. But because that is kind of disrespectful. I could see that. But I don't know if that's all that happened that set her off. I'm going to have to go back and find out. Oh my goodness. This is not a happy weekend for me. This is bumming me out. He put her coconut water in his liquor. I thought that's what I gathered from the little bit. I don't want to piss her off by like listening to her stream live, but she's she's pissed, huh? Is she still, or is her stream over? Yeah, I know. It is disrespectful of him, but come on, that's not like, that's all that he did. That's not like that big of a deal. I could see how it could offend her. But, you know, that good times is going to be good times. It's like, it is, I was just saying, I think he should, you know, he should drink the coconut water at other times when he's not drinking alcohol, just drink it on its own. But because she was sending that for him to try to be healthy, but I don't know. I think she might, if that's the only reason that the wedding is off, that makes me sad. And, oh, okay. I don't think that she should be, I don't think she should be that mad at him for that. I think that there's still hope. I think they might get it together, you know. I don't think he's beyond help just because he did that. I think he's just being an asshole. That's how good times is. You know? But he does, I notice he does clean it up quite a bit when he's in the presence of Alex. When he's in the presence of Alex, he actually acts like he has somewhat of a brain in his head that functions. That's what I've noticed about Good Times personally. It's the only time that Good Times is really tolerable to me is when he's with Alex, or, you know, hanging out on panel with Alex, you know what I mean? But yeah, the Charlos Marlos shit is probably not even news. I wonder if there are any other girls that he said this kind of weird shit to, like he said to me, that just completely creeped them out and turned them off immediately. You know, even my friend was like, God bless her. Thank God that she fucking finally was like fed up with his shit. But you know, she's a sweet girl, but I mean, I don't know. She really fell hard for Charles, and I don't know. He probably wasn't ever even like that with her. I don't know, because she's smart, and I mean, I'm smart, but Charles doesn't look at me that way. Charles is like, oh, this is like some playboy, you know, sex bunny that I can just fucking have my way with or whatever. I don't know. He's a fucking weird, creepy predator. I don't know. He's a weirdo. But I think him and my friend, it was a little different. They really became like friends first before I think it even took a turn to romantic or anything. No, he's not. He's actually Fun Bucket. He's actually a YouTube streamer, and he used to be really popular on YouTube, and I found out who he was through the Carterverse. That's the only reason, like, when I first started following Aaron Carter back in, like, 2019, that's how I found out who Charles was. And Charles is just a fucking weirdo from hell. And so I think him and his girlfriend here or whatever have been fighting and, like, going fisticuffs. Either, you know, it looks like probably against each other, to be honest. But dude sure is like talking a lot of shit about me all of a sudden. And I'm like, why the fuck do you have my name in your mouth all of a sudden, dude? Like, ever since, like, the last time I heard anything or was worried about him was when my friend and him, he was basically pulling this triangulation shit with this girl here you see on screen and my friend. Excuse me, but that's how I feel about Charles and this nasty bitch on the screen here. But yeah, so he was like hurting my friend, and like, yeah, I care about my friend. I don't give a fuck about Charles or his bitch, his new bitch or whatever. But yeah, that's what it was. And then ever since then, like, she even like deleted all her shit of him or whatever. She like, you know, my friend like is moving on, you know, with her life, and good for her. And he is now like trying to bring me up, and I'm like, I think it's just for the sake of clout and drama, and because he's, I don't know, like some kind of junkie whorebag male, I don't know, but a clout demon. But he really fucking is disgusting. Charles, I know you're gonna watch this because you're a fucking narcissistic pig, but you're fugly. I can't stand you. I'm glad that your fucking face matches your personality now that you got busted in your nose by your fucking sea pig, by the sea hog there, or whoever. If it wasn't her that busted you in the nose, I congratulate whoever the fuck did. If I find out it was her, I may have a tiny ounce of more respect for the woman, to be honest. To be quite honest, if she actually broke your nose, good for her. You know? That'd be the first iota of respect that I have for the broad. But, you know, that's just me. That's just in my opinion. But your nose definitely looks broken, dude. I think you should go have somebody, like, try to set that thing or something. Your fucking GQ days are definitely over, buddy. You look like shit. I mean, it looks like the blood flow possibly could be interrupted to your nose, and that thing might just fucking start rotting and fall off your face like fucking, it's got gangrene or fucking frostbite or some shit, you know? You might have, your fucking skin might start to fucking necrotize or whatever. Fucking, you don't want that shit. But, yeah. You look like shit. Fucking, you act like shit. You're a filthy pig. And you're disgusting. You treat women like shit. You're nasty. You treat women like shit. You're a nasty MFer with grape fantasies. I mean, first of all, like, and this was when I was still, like, this was when I was, like, the size I am now. This was, like, back, you gotta think about this. This was back in, like, maybe 2020, you know? So this was before I ever moved to Cali. This was before I moved back to LA, you know, and had all that nightmare and everything. This is, like, to put this in perspective, this is way back then when I was, like, tiny and fucking, which I'm grateful to be again, but either way. And he actually was all like fucking buff back then. He was in like way better shape than he is now. And, you know, he actually like looked good back then, or looked decent, I should say. He, you know, but fucking, because I literally only found him attractive for about, like I said, 5 to 7 days. And then I spoke to the dude. And then when he said that shit, hey, Purple Bays, great to see you. And then when he spoke to me like that and said that shit, I was just like, hell no. Never, ever, ever gonna meet you in person, ever. I just did not get a good vibe. He's totally fake, and it's weird because the vibe like totally switched too, to like, you know, he can like switch it on and off, like when he's, I don't know, I don't like him at all. He's rubbed me the wrong way ever since then. Frankly, I didn't really like my friend being involved with him, but it was kind of, you know, it was like a long distance thing for a long time. So I was like, you know, I hope it works out for you. I hope it's, because I knew that it was a friendship for a long time at first, you know. But I was like, yeah, I don't fuck with Charles no more. You know, after that, I didn't fuck with him no more. She did. I didn't. they end up having like a thing for years. He was like really talking to her, and then next thing you know, out of nowhere comes this girl, Slurissa, and now him and Slurissa, it looks like they've been fucking duking it out at the fucking, down at the Roadhouse or whatever. I don't know. It's like, what the fuck, you know? I don't know what's going on there, but it looks like some trouble in paradise. Or maybe his grape fantasies went a little overboard this time, and she actually had to fight back. I don't know what happened, and she had to punch him in the nose. I don't know. It's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess. But Charlos Marlos is a fucking skis bag from fucking hell. The bitch he's with is a fucking skis. And I believe she has no self-esteem. But if she, you know, she needs to come forward. Why don't you straighten things, air it out, Slurissa. What happened to y'all's faces? Did you bust Charlos Marlos' nose? Slurissa, did you? Inquiring minds want to know. If you busted his nose, I'll give you props. I really will. If I find out that you punched him and you broke his nose, that gives you one, like, we're going to draw one little fucking point on the board for you. On the dry erase board. For real. But yeah, inquiring minds want to know. Because if, judging by the looks of these pictures here, that were from live streams that were all around the same time. If this is what Slurissa looked like and this is what Charles looked like, I would say Slurissa won this fight. If they were fighting each other, that is. I would say she won this round anyway. Thank you, Purple Bays. So yeah. But I was like, nah, like, even at that point in my life, I was like, I don't need that shit in my life, you know? I was like, I'm not about to enter into some kind of toxic tryst with this fucking weirdo G word. I won't say it because I guess it's racist now, but you know what I mean. And it has something to do with his color of his hair. But, I guess that's racist now. So, yeah, I was like, no. This guy's like, you know, this guy's like a bodybuilder. Like, he wants to, like, he's always up in the gym. He's always like, because that's what he was doing at that time. He was always like up in the gym, taking pictures of his abs and all this. And he was really like, physically fit, in really good shape, you know. And he was always like flexing, like literally flexing for, you know, his muscles for Instagram, for the gram, all the time, and trying to lure in the ladies. And then, you know, I bit a little bit, and then when he told me that, and I was like, you know, and I'm tiny, I'm 5'2", and I weigh like 100 pounds, so, or 99 pounds, people want to make a big deal out of that, whatever. Anyway, and this guy's like beefcake, you know, like in the gym all the time at that time, worried about his aesthetics and all that. That was his big thing at the time, aesthetics and all that. And he just was kind of a D-bag, but I didn't know he was like, it went to like those, you know, levels, because he's really fake, and he can be really like charming and personable. And, I've even, you know, I've enjoyed watching Charles, before I knew all of that, really. But I enjoyed watching Charles and some of Charles's content in the past very much, and that's what I liked about Charles, was because I was like, oh yeah, he's obviously talented, you know, he's entertaining, blah blah blah. But then behind the scenes, I was like, oh hell no, like this is someone I have no interest in ever meeting, at all. And it just is weird to me that a guy that's like all like buff and jacked at that time, especially, is like wanting to like do that to like a really like petite female. You can mind fuck yourself if you try to look good for anyone else but yourself. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's true, grunge truck. Who's trying to look good for anyone else but themselves, I guess. I don't know. Because clearly Charles ain't trying to look good for nobody. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm not a big exerciser. I don't like to go in the gym too much. I'm not too much ever. I don't like the gym. I'm not a gym person. I don't want to smell stinky people in the gym and their sweat and all of that. But I don't know. And personally, I think, like, I always kind of thought, like, that guys, in my experience, like, my ex that I dated was, like, he was like that. He was into that, too. Like, my ex from England, he was into some weird stuff. He was really, he was really into, like, the whole gym, like, bodybuilding thing, you know? But, I also feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like that shit's kind of Krog, you know? If you know what I mean. And at least in my experience, it has been. So, not really my personal experience, but the experience of guys that I've been into like that. So, it's kind of weird, but I don't really, that's why I'm not really, I just went back to, like, the skinny dudes. I'm not about the bodybuilders anymore. But that whole thing with Charles was, like, hella weird. I don't know what's going on with him. He's a fucking dumbass dipshit. He's a fucking weirdo. He needs to just, like, fuck off with his stupid-ass girlfriend, and those two can fucking fight each other. I don't give a fuck. I don't like him. I haven't liked him for years. And, like I said, once I really got to know him somewhat, like, literally the first conversation I had with the guy, I was like, I don't want to ever talk to him again. I'm good. I'm done. And that's where I'm at with it. So, he can fuck off. Good luck with your face, Charles, and your fucking gross relationship. I don't know. I really don't have much more to say about that, I guess. And it seems like everyone is, I don't know what the fuck everyone's doing, watching OG Geezer or something. I don't know why. I watched his shit last night, but he's watching himself. He's sitting in front of his computer, not saying anything, watching himself. And he has 320 people in his chat right now. This is what I'm talking about. Like, society has gotten way too stupid for me. Way too stupid and dumbed down to the point that I'm like, I just can't even. I can't even with this. That's what he was doing, like, last night, too. Like, after he got arrested, or fake arrested, not arrested, he got detained. Everyone thought he was getting arrested. That part was exciting, right? I'm like, okay, this is content. The content's over, folks. Like, there's no more content. Him just sitting there watching himself is not fucking content. It's so weird. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just, like, I can't with this community. I can't with these fucking weird incels. I just cannot. I can't. I popped in there for a little bit, and it was funny because the only time I was there was actually content, because I was like, he was sitting there playing a machine or something. OG Geezer was, like, last night, and I was like, oh, cool. And I couldn't tell where he was. I was like, oh, I think he was at, like, the Paris, actually, because I didn't see the thing at first. I thought he was at, like, Caesars. I just saw, like, the, like, clouds, like, above him and stuff on the ceiling. But then I think he was actually at the Paris, and he was playing a machine or something, and then he, like, left, and I don't know. It was just some stupid shit. He didn't do anything. He got kicked out or whatever. They told him he couldn't live stream or some bullshit. I don't know. It was fucking lame. It was really fucking lame. But, yeah. Then he just went to go walk home down the street and the police, like, rolled up and fucking, like, detained him. It was ridiculous. But there's no content. There hasn't been any content since last night when he got let out. Like, that was exciting. It's probably because IP2 is fucking, the stupid forum is probably just, like, full of posts of OG Geezer from last night. So all the little incels are like, oh, OG Geezer, wow. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm glad I saw some content. I'm glad OG Geezer did not get arrested. He's such a weird dude. Really weird dude, but I don't like hate him or anything. He's cool. Like, he was nice when I met him and when I met Attila, you know. He's apparently still salty over that because I guess he wanted to hook up with me or something, but number one, it wasn't even like that to me. I didn't even, you know, OG Geezer, we're just gonna have to be platonic friends, buddy. Sorry. I'm not into Yetis. Yeti is not my type, but you're a nice enough guy from what I've seen and what I know of you, even though you like to talk shit, allegedly. A lot. I don't know. Alex has said that she's like, I swear Alex has thought that I should get with OG Geezer, and I'm like, what the hell? No. OG Geezer is totally not my type. I mean, even like Charlos Marlos is not even my type, but he's more my type than OG Geezer. You know what I'm saying? But I would obviously, and I'm talking about back in the day too. So, but I would never ever get with Charlos. Oh God, no. No, no, no. Yeah, and it's looking worse and worse for Charlos and this fucking fat sack of garbage, stank ass garbage. But I don't care if they're beating on each other. Good, then my fucking wildest dreams are coming true. Like I said, I really don't care. It's, in my personal opinion, I always like it when two people that I don't like fight. I always get a sick thrill out of it. I like seeing them with their lumps and their fucking broken nose and their scratches and stuff. It doesn't faze me one bit. I like the fact that I don't fucking look like that. I'm not out here, you know, fist fighting anyone. Ganville? What about Ganville? Thought Ganville called? He was saying it was Crazy Ton. And that's why, I don't know, I'm going to have to ask Ton about this beef with OG Geezer. Because Geezer doesn't answer me about anything. He's such a weirdo, dude. The last question I had to ask OG Geezer, I messaged him. I tried to call him, actually, on Instagram because I was going to just point blank ask him a question. Because I'm a direct person like that. I'm not a weirdo. And he didn't answer. He always does that. I've had to call him about other things. I actually tried to invite him out one time to hang out, to stream, but when I was in Las Vegas, but with me and Nishon, but of course he didn't answer because he's a weirdo. And you know, because Nishon knows him, he's hung out with him and streamed with him before. So and then he was like, oh, I was sleeping, my sleep hours are all screwed up, whatever. I was like, whatever. So then the next time I had to call him and ask him about something, of course he didn't answer, like a little bitch again. Some Yeti, yeah. And then he fucking didn't even like, and then I messaged him, I just wrote him or whatever, I think. I don't remember. But I was like, answer or something, I need to ask you something or whatever. He never wrote me back. But then he sent me like a follow request on Instagram. I'm like, wasn't that motherfucker following me already? So he wasn't or he unfollowed me. Whatever, Geezer, you're weird. But I'm glad your weird ass didn't get arrested last night. so you didn't have to cry in jail all fucking weekend long. I don't know what Ganville's been doing, so I doubt that. Maybe Ganville was watching. Who knows? I have no idea what Ganville has been up to. Maybe people or he was just saying that, or people were just saying that because of like the, what's his name, Fousey. I always thought it looked like it was spelled Fauci, but I guess it's Fousey or whatever. I mean, let's see. I don't know what. I just went to Ganville's channel 2 days ago. It doesn't even look like he's been. It looks like he did some true crime shit or something. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Somebody killed his own mother? That's not good. Well, it looks like that's the last stream, at least live stream, that Ganville's done. Was something about a guy killing his own mother. That's grim. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Crystal Ann from 2 months ago? That is weird. Why is there a weird... The thumbnail's him and Crystal Ann, and it looks like he's screaming or something. It's very creepy looking. Wow. What the fuck is this? Okay. Let's just go away from that. Let's just go away from that for... Oh, Lord. What is this? Oh, this is an old-ass video from 6 months ago. Ew! That is creepy. You guys, I just went back to my home screen, and it's the Panelverse drama. Crackadonna rages on blogger Alexandra Mayers and blogger something trip kick video. 666 views from 6 months ago. Whoa, freaky. That's weird. I don't like that. That's a bad sign. And it has blogger right on the thumbnail. And Alex. And gross ass Q. And I guess that's that Crackadonna guy. He's bald. Yeah, that's him. He's boring. I don't care for him. I don't know who he is. I don't care about him. He's too boring for me to look at. He's not ugly. He's not attractive. But he's just... I don't know. He's just like a guy you would never... That Crackadonna guy, you know what he looks like? He looks like a guy that could probably... Well, maybe not. People might notice a bald guy more. Certain people might. To me, he's someone that looks like he could get away with a lot of crimes because he looks like... I probably would never be able to identify him. I'd be like, oh, he was just so average looking. He just... Yeah, he had a bald head. That's the only thing I remember. Blue eyes, like light hair, maybe like a goatee. Like, I don't know. But everybody looks like that, you know? Like, he just has like kind of a very non-distinguishing like features. He's just not, I don't know. He's blah. I don't like his face. I'm sorry, Crackadonna. I don't like you or your face. It looks like silly putty to me. It just looks like a big ball of silly putty. You have no hair. You need to put a hat on your head or something, or a toupee or something. I don't know. Glue some AstroTurf to your head. Whatever you have to do. But get a cool toupee. The ladies will love it. I promise you. Look at Charles's cool hair in this picture. That's one thing he has going for. Look at that hair. That hair is like, at least in this picture, and his hair, even his hair looks like shit nowadays. Like, his hair honestly looks like a work of art in this picture on the left. It's like, what is that? He looks like a Victorian, looks like someone from like the Victorian era, I mean, with his hair like that. What's going on with that hair? See, that's what Crackadonna needs to be really memorable. He needs a really cool hairdo, but the fact that he's bald, it's like, his face doesn't register with my facial recognition software or something because his face is too plain and too bald. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. It's weird. Everyone else on that thumbnail registers. I don't like that thumbnail and I don't like that video. I don't like that it has 666 views and it's from 6 months ago. to me, that tells me that's a bad sign. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers lately. And if you think about it, that's a fallen angel number. It's a fallen angel number, you guys. 666. But I'm not shitting you, like every time, almost every time I look at the clock, it's like 4:44, 2:22, 3:33, 5:55. It's crazy. You have no idea who is Crackadonna or Charlos. They're both irrelevant. Equally irrelevant. I believe that Crackadonna had some kind of a thing with Pebs. I don't know, man. Pebs and I obviously have extremely different tastes in men. Like, opposite tastes in men, pretty much. Which is cool. I like that. I like having friends with... Well, that's not necessarily, because didn't Pebs and Blogger have some kind of thing? Maybe Pebs just all over the place, all over the map. I don't know. It's wild. I stick to the skinny guys these days, though. Like Machine Gun Kelly. Good old Machine Gun Kelly. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Oh, no way. I was just... What the fuck? This is... I'm freaked out, bro. This is the Matrix or something. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just scrolling on YouTube, and like as soon as I said that, boom! There's fucking Machine Gun Kelly, Tommy Lee, and Rules of the Road, Worst Firsts podcast with blah, 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 Brittany Furlan. Yes, oh my gosh, that was freaky. Like literally, the next fucking thing that I couldn't see, like I scrolled down, boom, the next thing was Machine Gun Kelly. I'm freaked out. You think Machine Gun Kelly, and then I'm right underneath him. Oh yes, you can be on top. Machine Gun Kelly, what's up? Hey, hey. Sorry, please. It's, you know, who's too skinny? Machine Gun Kelly? Oh, no. I put my arms around him once and he was just right. I really did. I'm serious. That was like one of the best moments in my whole life. I swear to God. I'm so pissed too because nobody was there to see it. Like nobody was there to take a picture. It was all Nishan's fault. I'm gonna call him Nishan like everyone else. It was all Nishan's fault. No one can say his name. Nishan. I don't know. What's MNM? But yeah. Oh, you think he's too skinny? Dude, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's weird now that I think about it. That's probably why I had that dream where he had the long arms, because I've said that before. I've literally said that before. Like the time that I hugged him, he was like so skinny, like my arms went around him and I just felt like my arms were gonna just like keep going, like the go-go gadget arms, and just go around him. I wish my arms could have just like went around him and around him and around him a million times. And yeah, that's weird. So, and then, but that was before I played Poppy Playtime. So then once I played Poppy Playtime, my mind probably just put that together that, oh, now he has Poppy Play. For some reason, it wasn't me having the long arms. It was him having the long arm, which was fine too, I guess, in my dream. But yeah. Yes, I like Machine Gun Kelly. I think he's like, I have to say, he's probably like my number one celebrity, like looks-wise these days. And yes, I know he has a lot of tattoos. I don't normally like a lot of tattoos. I know. I would like him better. That was the first time I ever saw him, was in Bird Box. And I was like, is he cute? And it was weird because I did my normal thing where I didn't think he was cute the first time. Well, with him, it was at least a little bit stronger, probably because he's like, whatever. But I was like, is he cute? I couldn't make up my mind. And I was like, nah, I'll pass because he has too many tattoos. I didn't like all the tattoos because in Bird Box, he didn't have all his tattoos covered up. But then when I saw him, when I really was like heart eyes for Machine Gun Kelly, was when I saw him play Tommy Lee in The Dirt, and he had all his tattoos covered up, and he had the long brown hair, like, wig on and stuff, and oh my gosh, I was like, whoa, who is that? And it was weird because he honestly reminded me of somebody that I had known in the past from Spokane that used to be young and hot back in the day. And he's still really cool. But yeah, it was weird because Machine Gun Kelly as Tommy Lee actually reminded me of somebody that I used to know. And then I kind of started questioning why I didn't ever think he was hotter back in the day. But he really wasn't as hot as Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly is hotter. So there's that. So that's probably why. Did MGK and Megan break up for good? I have no idea. Why do you think that they broke up? I didn't even know if they broke up, or I have no idea what's going on. I just know he hasn't posted for a while on Instagram. That's all I know. So maybe he's sad or busy. I don't know. But all the girls left. I loved Vanilla Ice too. I loved Vanilla Ice. Hell yeah. I used to say I was gonna marry Vanilla Ice when I was a little girl. Vanilla Ice is still a catch. I think Vanilla Ice is pretty cool, honestly. I mean, he does kind of look like the Joker, but he's cool as fuck. I think Vanilla Ice seems really cool. He seems like a just genuinely cool guy. I've never met him, but from everything I've seen of him, you know, on YouTube and everything, just all kinds of videos and stuff, he just seems hella cool. And he does the construction now. So he's like, that's cool. I like that. I admire that. That's hot. That makes a dude hot in my book. That he does like a, you know, he does like a manly like craft, you know? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's like a, yeah, fuck yeah. Word to your mother. I love Vanilla Ice. Yeah, he's great. I mean, he's a talented guy. I like that shit. I like talent, and I love when a guy can do like a manly talent, like a skill. Like that is another thing that I do really admire in a man. I think it's because my dad is very much like that. My dad is like a real like a manly man, you know? Or he, you know, he always has been, you know, now of course he's getting old and he has his health issues, but my dad was always a manly man. He was always a meat and potatoes type of guy. He always loved, and it's weird because I'm not really into that like look, but I am into that like vibe. Like I love a guy that, you know, I don't want like a big, strong, like tough, burly man, but I like aesthetic guys, I guess. I like kind of, you know, handsome guys, but some people think Machine Gun Kelly is fucking ugly. Like, I've seen people say that dude, what's that chick? Fucking Aldi's chick. Oh my gosh, my fucking head almost exploded at that very moment. Aldi's chick said that fucking Machine Gun Kelly was butt ugly. And I'm like, sis, you're fucking Aldi. What are you talking about? You're calling Colson Baker ugly? Butt ugly at that. Ma'am, you really need to have, something is going on with your optic nerve that you need to have checked out. And it ain't good. I can tell you that. You got something real wrong with your eyesight, ma'am. What the fuck? I'll be real, because I'm going to be real. This is going to be like a show of good faith. I don't find Aldi attractive at all in any way, shape, or form. The only reason I did what I did mainly, and, you know, I am very sorry if it hurt Blogger. I really am. I'm sorry. He was hurt. He was on a rampage trying to destroy me, though. Like, I can't fucking do anything in fucking, as a reaction to him fucking trying to fucking trash my fucking heart, you know? Good God, dude, come on. Like, I'm not supposed to fucking retaliate at all. You're ugly. Go the fuck away. I can't stand your picture. Get the fuck out of here. I know you're not fucking calling Bliggy ugly. Who the fuck are you calling ugly? Or Aldi. I don't even care who you think is ugly. You're the devil. Get the fuck out of my chat. Damn. Haven't you done enough? You fucking evil creature. But yeah. I don't even fucking know. I do not even fucking know. Oh, Aldi. Back to Aldi. Maybe that fucking creature was calling Aldi ugly. I don't give a fuck. You got no room to talk. Shut the fuck up. This is an A and B conversation. See your way out of it, bitch. Yeah, I'm not attracted to Aldi. Aldi is definitely not my type. That was more, it literally was more to fucking hurt Crystal Marie, because all that bitch was doing was constantly trying to meddle in fucking shit between me and Blogger. She never, like, I don't know what her fucking weird, I don't know what some of these weird bitches fucking deal is, but it's like, I don't know. Fuck them. All's fair in love and war, right, folks? And this is Sparta, after all. Vanilla Ice has a 2024 tour. Sweet, that's cool. I should take Sheridan, piss off all the haters. We're going to the ice, baby. Dude, too bad Felony Smelony won't be there so I could chuck some fucking ice at her fucking bloated, botched face. Fucking biatch. Damn, that burger looks enticing. That looks so good. Why YouTube? Why? Like, I'm freaking out. I get the most fucked up shit on my YouTube, man. Oh, there's Aaron Carter. And Kat Von D. I'm getting some of my favorite people. We got Kat Von D, Aaron Carter on my homepage. Rick. Fucking Cheeseburger. You know I love cheeseburgers. Dead Mouse. We know how much I love Dead Mouse. A Blue Kitten, because I have to have that every day. Mr. Ballin. Counting Crows? No, dude. What? You're way off on that one. AVN, Vegas Live. Oh, definitely right up my alley. OG Geezer, The Cure. That's good. Cyrax. You know how much I love. Oh, that's Owl's TV. Cyrax video. Cyrax. Let's watch Cyrax's last stream before he deleted his account on Father's Day. That'll make me feel better about myself.
I know this isn't a video that y'all expected.
I
know this is not something that y'all wanted to see.
I can't. I don't know if I can watch this because I will just laugh the whole thing. Oh, man. Every single thing that he says is like, oh, no, this is bad. What happened to that one guy I used to like? I haven't seen him on my home page for a long time, and it makes me sad. That used to always report on Cyrax. I swear I'm like subscribed to him and everything. Did he stop like doing YouTube? Like, what happened to him? He was like a real smooth talking dude. I totally forget his name. He's like, yeah, okay, everybody. Ba 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 ba. Oh, Rex. Oh, here he goes again. Da 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 da. I liked him because his voice was like an ASMR voice. I liked his voice. He was like a, what the fuck was his name? He's like some weird dude that like wore a turban and shit or something, but he was like I don't know, he kind of reminded me of like AC Slater from like Saved by the Bell in a way. He just had like, he was always smiling. I think it's because the look on his face, because he was always kind of like smiling and like grinning, and he had like dimples, I think, and his eyes were always kind of like squinty, and he was always like, I miss that guy. Who the fuck is that guy? Where did that guy go? Maybe if I just search Cyrax, he'll come up. That made me think about him. I was like, I swear, aren't I still subscribed to that guy's channel? Like, I don't think I unsubscribed. Sheridan better not have done anything weird on, like, unsubscribed on my YouTube channel or something. It's weird. I'm, like, not even seeing any of his stuff coming up. What was that guy's name? Yeah, but I want that one guy back. I need to hear his voice for my own fucking sanity. Where'd he go? I mean, if anyone could talk me down, it's that dude. Where are you, buddy? I forget that guy's name. How do I see who I'm subscribed to? Son of a bitch. Wait. Subscriptions. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Who the hell is this? My daughter subscribes to some weird people on here. I'm never gonna find him. I don't know what happened to him. And now I can't even think of his name. Okay, you guys, fuck it. I gotta listen to this. Let's hear. Now that it's over. She only did like a 6-minute stream.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever in the world it is that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome once more to another live stream of IP2 Wiki Info.
Let's hear the tea.
I'm your hostess, Alex, and I'm feeling really good today. I woke up a little earlier than I normally would.
How'd you get
on
mad at Good
Saturday,
Times?
And
You saw
I
him?
didn't work out. I'm really trying really hard to work out for at least half an hour every day. Work on something creative for at least an hour or two every day. And of course,
That's good. I'm telling you guys, portion control.
Right. So anyway.
And the alcohol.
I just wanted to share a final
It's a killer.
thought
Watch out.
in regards to someone known as Good Times for Life, a.k.a. William Brace. Someone who this channel has kind of focused on for a bit, but who this channel will not be mentioning any further.
No! Come
As
on.
many of you who follow me and who know me, you know that I decided, you know what, maybe he needs to be shown some kindness, and maybe he needs a bit of encouragement to help himself, right? But that's the key there.
Right.
You can only help somebody who wants to help themselves.
So true.
You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force them to drink.
That is absolutely
And especially
factual.
within these online communities, all of you really do need to keep that in mind when you watch these streamers.
Yes.
Because quite a few of them are hardcore alcoholics, hardcore addicts, meaning drug addicts. Maybe they're addicted to pharmaceutical prescribed pills even. And when you're somebody who's not gone down that road and you connect with somebody who's on that road, it can really be hurtful and heartbreaking.
Yes.
When you realize that the person that you think needs or wants help or could benefit from help doesn't want to change.
Preach, girl.
If
Preach.
anything, they're looking to manipulate you to further convince you to enable them. So anyway,
that's... You gotta be careful of that.
I won't be sending him anything else through Amazon or in the mail or anything. I'm not going to be mentioning him anymore, period.
Oh. How did he fuck that up so bad?
I think is really spoiled probably by whoever takes care of him, which is most likely his parents, okay? He has no concept of gratitude or appreciation unless he is displaying appreciation as a form of manipulation in order to get you to help him further.
Yeah, this is not good.
Very just selfish. when I sent him the first thing in the mail, he never really said thank you. And then I guess.
What are you talking about? I've been on YouTube for an hour and 45 minutes, buddy.
Like stream content, unboxing. And what I sent him.
I'm usually on YouTube for like a couple hours a day.
And meant to benefit
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you're trying to wean yourself off of cigarettes and alcohol.
Bro, I've been wanting a cigarette so bad lately. It's terrible.
Water and coconut milk. It really cleans you out.
Is he trying to quit smoking cigarettes or something?
He proceeded to sit there on stream and mix it with liquor. You know, maybe to some of you that's not a big thing. Maybe you think it's funny.
No.
I find it incredibly insulting.
It is insulting. It's rude.
Everything I need to know. And I highly encourage
but I mean,
those of you out there who enjoy watching him to do nothing but send him liquor, beer, and cigarettes.
Oh no.
Let that be his demise.
Oh
Seriously.
no.
Let that be it.
Oh boy, you really did it now. Good times, you dummy.
I've wondered exactly what his issues are for a long time. I don't believe that he's actually on the spectrum. I
wonder what his issues are for a minute.
That he's disabled in any way, shape, or form. I think he's just a lazy piece of shit. Truthfully.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's what I think. I think that he has been overly coddled and spoiled throughout his life.
Wow.
I don't believe that.
Well, the honeymoon's over, folks. That sucks.
I just think that there's people out there like that in the world. And
possibly.
I hope at some point,
possibly.
Google LLC and YouTube cuts his channel off permanently.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I hope.
Oh no, he really did it this time.
That's really all I have to say. And no, absolutely not. I don't want any physical interaction.
She's saying
at all.
she's not going to visit him.
Damn
it!
He needs to find
this has not been a good day for Trishalicious at all, you guys.
Local area.
Holy shit.
And probably less than his equivalent. And let that be his life. But I don't even think, honestly, that he's into anybody, be it female or male. So there's some people out there who are what he is. And he's just what he is.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
But,
if he screwed this up.
Mr. Braze, go ahead and mix that coconut water with whatever you want to mix it with. I couldn't care less. I hope people send you a ton of liquor and beer. I hope you get drunk off your rocker and you can stay in that permanent state because that is who you are.
Oh boy.
That
this is
what
just terrible.
Be, and that is all you ever will be.
This is not what I wanted to see happening.
Have a nice
Good times, shame on you.
Take care.
Why did you do that? That was very disrespectful.
I'm not flip-flopping, I'm human.
Yeah,
and,
she has a right to have her feelings.
See a few things before you know the truth.
They may make up, but I can see why she's upset and irritated because that is pretty rude. That is disrespectful. That's kind of a slap in the face. She tried to do something nice for him, and yeah, she tried to do something nice for him. She tried to do something, you know, caring and actually caring about his health, and then he goes and does that. That is like a, you know, it is quite this slap in the face. I think it's rude, but I think that that's kind of, I don't know. That's what she would have to put up with, that kind of shit, if she were in a relationship with Good Times. I mean, he's always going to be an ass clown, you know. He might change like a little bit, like he might tone it down a little bit, but he's going to always like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it is sweet of her to try helping him. I think she does really care about Good Times, but, you know, it is insulting. I think it's insulting as far as, you know, it's the gift that she sent him, and for him to do that, it's insulting. I get it. It doesn't surprise me, though. And I don't know why it would really surprise her because, you know, that's Good Times for you, for him to do some kind of silly, dumb shit. I know, Randy. I know. I'm disappointed, you know. I'm disappointed. I've been in a bad mood, really. Honestly, I've not been in the best mood. I've been pretty freaked out ever since, like, honestly, Monday night. And But especially now since Tuesday night, and I'm just still freaked out, and fucking people are fucking with me and being weird, and I don't need to be, you know, deal with people's extra bullshit. But since fucking Charlos Marlos wanted to fucking bring my ass up again, I'm just gonna be like, you know, I'm putting everything out there. Fuck him. I don't give a shit. He can rot for all I care. His nose can rot off of his fucking face. He's a rotten person on the inside. That's the problem with him. He has some issues. I don't care enough to give a fuck about him and his issues and his fucking mommy issues and why he hates women and why he's, you know, wants to do despicable things, vile things, repulsive things to women. I don't know, but all I'm saying is if Slurissa over here did punch him in his nose, if she popped him in the nose, good for her. That's, you know, the only way I'm going to have any respect for the woman, you know. And I'd have more respect for her if she left, because I think Charles is an extremely toxic person. I always have. I hoped the best for him, but I didn't care enough to deal with that sack of shit. And I was like, you know, if other people want to deal with him, that's their adults. It's their life. I can't control them. But yeah, I don't trust Charles as far as I can throw him. I don't like him. He rubs me the wrong way. He's gross. He's very fake though, so he is good at pretending like he's a nice, normal, just a funny guy and da-da-da. But behind the scenes, he has some serious issues, and that I was not willing to, I'll use Alex's word, contend with. And I said, you know what, I'll go my way, you go yours. Evidently, it hasn't ended up being that way. Like I said, I think it's just that he has to keep a certain element of drama in his life, because now that my friend has moved on and is, you know, getting stronger and healing and moving on, he doesn't have her to bicker back and forth with now. It's like, you're just a truly miserable person, Charles. Like, why, you're even in a relationship, like, why don't you just fucking work? Obviously, maybe you need to work on that by the looks of things. Maybe you should invest some more time and effort into working on that, and a little bit less on fucking the YouTubes and fucking worried about it, what everybody else is fucking doing and all this other shit, you know, because it doesn't look like it's working out too well for the two of you by the looks of your fucking faces. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's like, yo, looking like you've been through some shit there. I wonder what it is. What kind of altercation, physical altercation took place? Was it just between the two of y'all, or was it or were you guys out there street fighting? Like, what was going on? Was it some River City Ransom style shit, or what? Like, Double Dragon? I don't know. Fucking dang. It's, you know, it's anyone's guess. But, yeah, I personally, I've been not feeling the best. I've been uneasy. I've been having some anxiety. Not over these two. They can rip each other to shreds as far as I'm concerned. If we see a news story, I will not be surprised, and I will not shed a single tear. But either way, I just think that, you know, it looks like the cracks are beginning to show, if you will. Something's going on. Something is going on. If we see anyone else bruised or battered over there, we'll have to definitely report on it. But that's all I know for now. And I know that when y'all are looking like this, Charles, maybe you shouldn't be talking about anyone else. You know, with your fucking broken nose or whatever. Maybe you should be, you know, at the doctor having that thing fucking examined and set, you know, or whatever the fuck they can do for you. You don't need to be talking about little old Trishalicious over here. All right, I got my own I got my own shit going on too. And I don't fucking, you guys actually, I guess, could be a little distraction for a couple hours, but I really don't give a fuck about y'all. Vitamins, magnesium, and maybe I should take some magnesium. Vitamins. Very nice. Shout out to Julie from Spoke Compton. My BFF. I need to get a hold of her, actually. Because I gots to see Julie when I go to Spoke Compton. I gots to. I just gots to. And there's a few people that I really, really, really want to visit and see. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard on these, especially on these YouTube funds. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may have to betray OG Geezer and go over to Kick and start getting cammed up and glammed up and cammed up on Kick because, sorry, Geezer, but, I have to worry about my money. Let's face it, I don't get a check from YouTube anymore. Oh yeah, I don't like pharmaceuticals. Trust, I'm not gonna get on anything like that. I'm good on that. Are you tripping, Tom? Is it some kind of a joke? I think you're trolling. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the pharmaceuticals at all. So I will not be doing that. I don't always have anxiety. Not like this. I think we went through all the good stuff on YouTube. I scrolled through. Whoa, what the fuck? Fuck, I don't like that. I need to get off YouTube, probably. It's ruining my mind. It's ruining my mental health today. Who's hiding? Oh yeah, I agree, grunge truck. I mean, Geezer's not. I was blown away because I was like, do these cops really have nothing better to do than fucking harass him on a Friday night in Vegas? Like, he's not, because he's walking around talking to his fucking phone and like raising his voice a little bit. Who gives a fuck? It's Las Vegas. It's Friday night. Like, are they used to drunk people in Vegas? Like being loud and belligerent? Big fucking deal. Last time I checked, it wasn't like, I don't know, it's weird. I just found it really strange for like the police or whatever to be investing that much time and effort into fucking whatever OG Geezer was doing last night, because he wasn't fucking doing anything wrong. It's like America, freedom of speech. He was just, I don't know, venting to his stream or whatever. It's so stupid. Vince is probably hiding. Yeah, didn't something go down with him or whatever? I don't know. He's some kind of a perv or something. I don't know. I'm not all up in the news, but I've been, like I said, I got my own shit going on. But, when fucking, if Charlos, I was shocked to see him in this state looking like this. And then find out that people are talking about this shit going on, behind the scenes with him and fucking Slurissa. Hey, Lunar, good to see you, hon. Love you. It's just weird. It's like, why the fuck are you talking about me? Why are you going on? Like, number one, if I looked like that and my nose was like fucking broken like that, I wouldn't even be going on fucking, I wouldn't even be showing my face. Like, I just don't even want to show my face, like, anymore. Like if I'm not like, if I'm not feeling it, if I don't feel like putting the effort in to like look, be camera ready, I'm just over it. And no, it has nothing to do with any fucking troll or any clipper, by the way. FYI. Ew. That's yucky, Tom. He sounds like a serial killer. Oh, jeez. I know he wasn't even saying that kind of stuff last night, though, when he was walking around. He wasn't. So it was stupid. It was really stupid. I don't know. It was stupid to me. I was angry because I couldn't even believe that the police wasted their time on that. I was like, what dumb fucks? And I still don't know. Still no one's told me, Tom, do you know what the fucking beef is between OG Geezer and Crazy Ton? Like, because I didn't know that those two had beef until last night. And then he's like saying that it was that Crazy Ton that was doing it. And I'm like, why? What is, like, where did this begin? What's the deal here? And was it really him doing it? Like, why would he do that? Like, why do they hate each other or whatever? It's weird. I didn't know about that fucking plot line. You know? Can anyone tell me? Somebody tell me. That's why I had to listen to that earlier. Won't you tell me? Chicken Andy is probably the toughest pound for pound. Chicken Andy's a scrappy little thing, ain't he? He likes to, yeah. He does like to go fisticuffs. He doesn't back down from a fight. He's a plucky lad, that one. But I used to think Chicken Andy was cool. I used to have some respect for Chicken Andy until he fucking burnt the Bible and pissed on it. And then I was just like, ew, you're evil. I don't like you. I can't be your friend anymore. I never liked Chicken Andy. People tried to like act like I was trying to get with Chicken Andy, which was ridiculous because I never liked him in that way. Chicken Andy is just not cute enough for me. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Chicken Andy, you're not cute. But yeah. And he's I don't know, Chicken Andy's weird. Chicken Andy is weird. He's a weird dude. I don't know. Last I heard he got a girlfriend from like Australia or something and he quit streaming and then people were saying he was going to be back, but I don't know if he can't. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I have no idea. Everyone's running wild lately. I don't know. Except for Blogger, where is the Bligger? I'm worried about him, chat. I am, you know, I'm worried for the Bligger, but I don't know. I feel like I've talked about everything I want to talk about. I think I'm gonna get going. I've been live for like 2 hours. It's been pretty uneventful. I guess everybody else is live this weekend. I don't care. But I wanted to get this stream done. I'm glad I did. Probably a lot of people are gonna be like, dang, I missed it, whatever. Well, that's your own fault for not having notifications enabled or whatever. Gotta have all notifications set on both channels. But yeah, either way, like I said, I wanted to get that out. I don't know anything else. You know, it would probably behoove him to like shut the fuck up and worry about his own shit. Stop talking about me. Worry about whatever the fuck is going on with his face and his girlfriend's face over here, whatever, and her head, than being worried about me. But, you know, that's just a little advice from Trishalicious. Because otherwise, Charles, I'm going to start really looking at you. You fucking, you're a slime ball, dude. You're a real slime ball. A real slime ball. And I have not had a very high opinion of you for years. For years. But I've bit my tongue. I've kept my mouth shut. Okay? And I went my own way. You, for some reason, are having an issue going your way. Listen, Aaron's gone. This is 2024. You're in a relationship. You fucked over my friend that you should have never messed with if you didn't have more respect and caring and love for her. But you fucked over a really good friend to me. And, you know, I just have no reason to like you. I have no reason to like the guy. Yeah, he's a complete slime ball. He's just gross. He's gross. And as far as I'm concerned, Slurissa is gross by association. The only way that she's not gross is if she's the one that broke his fucking nose. That's the only way that, like, that's the only way I'll have even, like, one iota of respect for this woman. But at the same time, even if she did, she's obviously staying with him. Because we saw her laying in bed eating chips while he was doing this video where his nose looks busted up and where he was talking about me and vegan patriot, you know, and vegan patriot, is this vegan patriot's foot? Blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, get a life. Why don't you worry about your own shit, you fucking skis? Yeah, he's disgusting. And I haven't wanted to have anything to do with him for years. I really haven't. Like, I'm glad, like, he fell off big time. I'm glad he fell off. You know, it looks pretty broken to me. Judging by the side-by-side, it looks fucked up. It looks busted. It looks broken. I thought that when I first saw it, but I didn't say anything. I was like, until I heard about this, that, you know what I want? I want some motherfucking churros. I just thought about that. Rican! Anyway, but until I heard about this with the scuffle that these two allegedly got in, and then, you know, saw these images and stuff, I was like, I honestly think, and that was like my gut feeling was, I was like, did he break his nose? Like, what the fuck? Is it, like, then I was like, maybe just from doing drugs. I don't know, but it looks fucking busted. Like, that's like a picture of him 7 months before of his nose. And I noticed immediately, I was like, what the fuck happened to his nose as soon as I saw that video? Because somebody told me that he went live, or that he did a video about me, and that his nose looked fucked up. Or that he looked something like that. He looked really fucked up or whatever. And I went and checked it out later off the stream. And sure enough, that was the first thing I noticed too. I was like, whoa, what happened to his nose? Like, his nose looks, it almost looks like a prosthetic. Like he put, like, it's like putty. Like, it's like a different color that, like, they put made a prosthetic nose. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe this is all special effects so they can get people to talk about them. I don't know. Who knows? God only knows with these two. Maybe, well, you know what? I would say good for them because it's pretty convincing. So if it is, go that route. Stick with the special effects. Maybe you might actually get a fucking life and, like, a career that way. But I personally don't think it is. And almost, I don't know, her face looks a little weird in these pictures for sure. And his definitely does. Yeah, she almost looks like she could have been touched a little bit about the face. Who knows? You know, but if something happened to his face too, maybe she hit him with a fucking frying pan or a shovel. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Old shovel face, fucking Charlie McGee over here. Either way, I'm living for it. I love it. I don't care. I really, really cannot stand Charlos Marlos. And if this chick wants to bust up his face, and they want to stay together and, you know, we're going to have round 2, I might fucking buy a fucking ringside fucking ticket. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Like, I'm all for it. I don't care. I really do not care. I don't care what happens between the two of them. If they're dumb enough to stay together in a relationship and they really are like getting physically abusive with each other, then oh well, not my problem. That's the way I look at it. I don't like either one of these people. I think they're both pieces of shit. And I really have no sympathy for either one of them. Like I said, the only way I would have any, just even one iota of respect for this chick is if she actually did bust Charles's nose, you know? I don't know, I'm getting hungry though. I do want some, like, I feel like I could eat everything right now. Like, I'm like, I want pancakes. Whatever happened to that fruity syrup, man? I cannot find that shit. I wish I could find that shit. Damn. They used to have blueberry syrup. They used to have all kinds of different berry, like raspberry syrup. They used to have all kinds of... I can't even find that shit no mo. Where do they have it? Was it just a Pacific Northwest thing? Because I always had it in Washington. But around here, I cannot find any of that shit. Yeah, if Skelly wants me to like him again, this is what he needs to do, if at all possible. He needs to send me a 6-pack of kokanee and some motherfucking, I want some blueberry syrup. I want some berry syrups, if you can get some up in Washington. And you better make sure that shit doesn't fucking crack in the process. Find out a sneaky way to send me that fucking kokanee and the blueberry syrup and $100. That's the only way I'll be your friend ever again. If you continue with this Stony Tony character and you continue to be mean to Bliggy. So yeah. I don't know, well, her left eye. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like she could have been covering some shit up with makeup in that picture too already. Like some like concealer, foundation type of thing. Who knows? But yeah, I definitely feel like looks like there's a little lump on her head. She looks like, you know, obviously, and it's in the same area where her face is all scratched in the other picture. So it's not good. Doesn't look good. I don't know who they look like they've been brawling, but it makes me want to brawl. It makes me want to fight someone. Not in real life. It makes me want to fight someone or something on like Zelda or possibly River City Ransom on the Super Nintendo, on the Nintendo Switch. Shout out to Ronnie India. Love you for that, girl. We are loving it. Sheridan and I actually both do. We have a lot of fun playing River City Ransom together. She's been loving that. Oh my gosh, I want to get another controller. I found a really cool controller for the Nintendo Switch that's beautiful that Sheridan loves, and I'll let her play with that one. You know, it lights up and it's all fancy. It's purple and it has like LED lights in it, and it's really, really cool. And I guess it works for the Nintendo Switch. And that's how I found the computer of my dreams. The company that manufactures the computer that I want is from Instagram ads. So that's exciting. Maybe I'll never have the money. Maybe someday I will, but damn it. It's on my bucket list to have a computer like that. Thank you, Grunge Truck. You too, hon. I know, I'm probably going to go heat up some kind of vittles and have a little bite to eat and play some Zelda or something. But yeah. It'll be interesting. It should be interesting to see what happens between these two. Because I knew it wouldn't take long until they got back to Virginia or wherever the hell they are. For these two to start fucking, the sparks would start flying. I said this months ago. I said this in the beginning of the relationship. I said I'm going to be bored with it until the sparks start flying. And that's what it looks like is going on. And like I said, if they're getting that good with special effects, God bless them. Then you really have a future ahead of you, possibly in Hollywood, guys. So maybe move back to California and go do that. But if not, there's trouble in paradise. There's trouble in Virginia Beach or whatever. So if if we keep seeing sparks flying and Charles, if these two keep getting more and more mangled looking and more zombified, I will definitely be reporting on it. Especially if Charles keeps fucking nitpicking me when he really needs to obviously focus on whatever the fuck is going on with his face. So yeah, guys, have a great weekend. Have a blessed Saturday. And I will catch you guys later. I still want to do the Crystal Ann stream. I might get glammed up and cammed up for that one. We'll see. And then we'll see how many streams I do going forward in the future on YouTube. But we'll see depending on how that stream goes over probably. And maybe one more stream. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going where the day takes me, but I'm just feeling it out, and I'm getting very disenchanted with YouTube right now. I may have to take a little break from YouTube and chill out on Kick for a little bit. I've been feeling that way for a while. And I feel like I keep giving YouTube a chance and I'm like, it's really not. But the thing is, there's things I want to cover on YouTube that I feel like people in Kick are not going to really, it's not going to really be the right material for Kick. So I do feel like I still have a few YouTube streams left in me, but they're, because they're just not going to be right for Kick. People are going to be like, who the fuck are you talking about? Most likely. I don't want to try to bring YouTube over too much from Kick, but I am going to bring some stuff for the Spicy Gang. But yeah, I'm feeling that way, folks. But like I said, I may try to throw you guys a good stream first, see how that goes, and see if we can still have fun on the YouTubes. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I hope you all have a lovely and blessed weekend, whatever you do the rest of your weekend. I'm probably going to be kind of just taking it easy. I do have to run out sometime today or tonight and get cat food, which I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, I really don't even feel like going in public right now. I don't feel like going in public. I don't feel like fucking camming up right now. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like doing shit really other than trying to just chill and be comfortable as I possibly can at the moment is what I'm trying to do. Because I'm kind of a hurting unit right now. But yeah, and Trishalicious could use a little support. But yeah, I love you guys. I love the ones that are here for me. Thank you so much for being here for me. The people that are consistently here for me. I love you guys. Who's in here now? Randy Greer, thank you. Grunge Truck. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Samantha Avery is here. Thank you very much for being here. Samantha, Tom Space. Lunar Loner. Love you very much. Shout out to my mod, Lunar Loner. Mark Mead is not a nice person. We're not going to shout them out. They're just, shout out to you being a dick. Reality Nancy used to be a friend of mine, but complete control I don't take too kind. Christina Applegate. That's what I think about when baby, you send me, PM Dawn. PM Dawn, I love PM Dawn. I've been all about my PM Dawn lately too. I don't know if I want to scroll up any further. I feel like that's about as far as I can make it. My finger is so tired now. Purple Bays, Fun Bucket. Okay. Chris Hall. We love you long time. Chris Hall, Chillax. Kelly, can't forget Kelly and Chillax. But let's be honest. VNet. You guys are dope. Swami, I don't know about you. You're a weird one, but I know I blocked one of your accounts, but you've been okay. Brandon, I know Brandon says I really hate everyone. Why did Brandon say that? I hope Brandon's not feeling well. I love Brandon. Didn't see Quest today. Shout out to Quest though. Hope y'all are doing well. Brandon, all you guys that have COVID right now, oh my gosh, God bless. I hope that I'm just healing prayers to you. And I hope that you guys get a light version and just get over it and just get a lot of TLC and definitely take care of yourselves. Be careful, especially if you're feeling dizzy. I hope you have someone there to help you, and just be very, very careful if you're feeling dizzy at all. Please, please. Love you guys. I'm gonna get out of here right now and find me something to eat a little bit and play some Zelda, I think. All right, love you guys. Bye.